I'm at Main Street in Walton, Kentucky right now, and it's almost time for train time. This is a good spot. See this railroad crossing right here? The Main Street crossing. The police station's over there on the left. There's a small park on the left, and you've got this block signal right here. And it just came on just a minute ago. It's on red. So we got a train coming from that direction, northbound. That's what we got. This ought to be a good one here. This is a great spot to film trains. Main Street, Walton, Kentucky, also known as US 25. Here we go. Just now went past the defect detector. The front of the train just did. Hey, that was cool. That graffiti was pretty interesting.
No defects. Total axle 408. Train lane 6086. End of transmission. Okay, please, clear mounting. 44 no.
408 axles on this train. Over 6,000 feet long. Northbound, headed towards Queensgate Yard in Cincinnati. Came from Louisville. That train did some street running in LaGrange just a few hours ago. The road down there it's crossing, that's Locust Street, and I'm at Main Street. Well, there you go. That was a good one. The light went back to red over there. Oh, now it's on green. I should have said it stayed on red. Now it's at green. It'll go off in just a minute though. Once the train gets out of the next block, that light will go off completely, go dark. All right, thanks for watching. Let's see what else we can get into while we're here. But wait, there's more. There always is. We got a Norfolk Southern train coming right now, a southbound. Let's see what we got here. Here's an interesting view. This is Locust Street in Walton. Hear it? I hope they're booking. This will be the second train in 4 hours. DPU! I saw you. Man, that train was booking. What is the hurry? You can see that big dip right there. It comes down to a dip where I'm standing and it goes uphill that way and the other way also. I hope the camera shows that, because when you're standing here, you can really see it. It's kind of like we're down in the bottom of a bowl right here. And right there it goes up pretty good grade right there. Steep grade, but kind of short. All right, thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll get something else. All right, check this out. We got a northbound train coming right now on the Norfolk Southern, and it's going to be coming around this super elevated curve. One rail is higher than the other, so the trains can go faster around the curve that way. Super elevated, that's what they call it. Cool, look at that. That smells like fresh paint. DPU, I see you. There you go, northbound. Hey, I really like this hat. This came to me from a viewer up in Canada. Shout out to Mr. Kelly. And there goes the train. Norfolk Southern's been kind of slow today. Sure would like to get one or two more. That was a good one. They were in a hurry. Thanks for watching. They're headed to Guest Street Yard in Cincinnati. Hey, check this out. I got a really good shot of a train coming on the CSX line. This is southbound. Look at it. They'll come around the curve, and you got the red light over there on the left. And we got perfect light too. So this one's working out really good. I hear the rails singing. Wow, listen to that power. That was pretty cool. Ooh, that was a loud one. These are loaded with automobiles. Some of them are 2 levels and some are 3 levels. I can see the automobiles in that last freight car that went by. It had 2 stacks of them. Looked like they were SUVs. The front of the train just now went past the defect detector. I think it's a little bit over a mile away from here. You can see 2 stacks of automobiles in that car. Yeah, this is a long one here. There you go. Run from Queensgate Yard in Cincinnati to Louisville, Kentucky. I'll be doing some street running here in just a few hours. It'll go through LaGrange, Kentucky. One of my favorite towns. And right now we are in Walton, Kentucky. There's the oldest house in Walton, Kentucky, right there. It's owned by the city of Walton. They own that house and this entire lot right here. I think it's somewhere around 8 acres, something like that. Really nice piece of property. The house is supposed to be haunted. And it was a stagecoach at one time. That house was built here before the railroads were here. So you got the Norfolk Southern on that side of the house and the CSX line on this side. And when they first built that house, there were no railroads here. This was a stagecoach line. Well, thanks for watching. Whew. Nice when the sun comes out. Warmed up a little bit, and all the snow is melting. See that? Just about all gone.
Equipment defect detector. Milepost 89er.0. No defects. No defects. Total axle 438. Train lane 10275. End of transmission.
There you go. That's how long that CSX train was. This is the Norfolk Southern track. It's been kind of dead. Now they were doing some maintenance just a few miles south of here. They were ripping out some of the private railroad crossings. I think they're just working on them. I don't think they're getting rid of them, just kind of improving them. But they had several crossings that they were ripping out, and I actually had two different people stop and asked me about it. One person said, "Hey, don't block me in here. I'm coming back in 10 minutes. And I said, "I don't work for the railroad." So there you have it. There's a signal way down there. It's showing yellow over red right now. But wait, there's more. Yeah, I waited it out. I stuck it out. It's almost too dark to do anything. See, I'm still over here. But we got a train coming way down that way. I'm at the emergency railroad crossing. A couple miles down. Let's give it a minute. I'll be right here. So I'm gonna get on the other side and get this thing. One more. All right, here she comes, finally. Just enough light. That's it? Look how dark it got. I was kind of hoping it was longer than that. That was a little bit disappointing. Oh well, can you see me? Time for me to head home. Hey, thanks for watching my videos. Norfolk Southern was really dry today. Not very much going on with it for some reason. I know that they were working on the track on some of those driveways, but they stopped doing that a few hours ago. So if you have time, check out another one of my videos. It helps pay for the gas, and we'll see you later. We've got the live action pets and the slideshow. See you later.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 89er.0. No defects. No defects.
Is that thing pretty good, Lucky?